What if I told you a woman was recording the police and then the police, well, they threatened to arrest her for recording the police? Here we are.
Fine, I'm just trying to calm my mother down. That's all I'm trying to do.
Well, back up and do it.
I'm far back from you, sir. What is 25 feet to you?
25 feet.
What is 25 feet?
Back up and I'll let you know.
You gotta be rude
Like
to
that,
my
how you
daughter.
doing?
If she only
I'm just trying to calm
When
her
you take
down.
her over there,
I'm your daughter.
take her over
You
there.
have nothing to do with this. Go, or you'll be detained too.
Well, I'm just trying to figure out what's going on.
Go. She's being detained. She's arrested. She has a warrant. Go.
What about her car?
She's getting towed. She has no insurance. Would you like to be detained?
Well, I was just asking questions.
Okay,
here.
and
There's
I'm
no need.
telling you, you don't have no problem being here. Then go. Her car is being towed. It has no insurance. She's being arrested for a warrant. Thank you. Have a nice day.
She had no reason to come here.
Goodbye.
And what's your, excuse me, and one more question. So how long would it take for her to get booked?
Y'all may not care,
That's,
but
once she gets to the jail, you can call the jail and find out the information from there.
And she know I have a lot of medical problems.
She does. She does have a lot of medical problems.
She's also causing more problems by acting the way she's acting.
That's not, can I speak to you, ma'am?
No, you can leave.
You know, it really doesn't make sense when officers go out of their way to make your life more difficult and then to make their jobs more difficult. Okay, there's an arrest being effected. The person is up in age. It is alleged she has medical issues. And there's someone recording, which is completely within the context of law. The person that you are arresting, these are what's called automatic bondable offenses, meaning she likely doesn't have to see a judge to be bonded out. She can be bonded out in hours. Instead of giving the other person, if that be a daughter or a bystander, a good Samaritan, or even someone who's friends with the accused, instead of just giving them the proper information, saying, listen, we're going to take them downtown. They're going to be fingerprinted. And then in about 2 hours, they will be able to be bonded out. Now, these charges require this amount for bonds. That's easy. That's simple. Everybody's at ease with that. It happens to be the truth. Nobody's being arrested for murder where a superior court judge is going to have to provide some type of context for flight, risk of coming back to court, etc. So this is simple. Put it at full mass. Louisiana cop, St. Bernard, you're now facing backlash after threatening a Black woman asking questions during her mother's arrest. Video of the incident was taken by the woman's daughter. Her name is Lynell. Lynell, as she tried to advocate for her mother's behalf, on her mother's behalf, says this happened during a mental crisis. The woman was being detained over an alleged traffic violation. Once again, automatic bond. According to McElveen, this is the daughter, who goes by Muppy Brown on social media, her mother suffers from several health conditions, including diabetes, chronic pain, and anxiety attacks. On that April afternoon, sheriff's deputies happened to spot her mother on her way to a fast food restaurant and ran her name, which alerted them to an outstanding traffic ticket, according to the TikTok video. Quote, I was simply trying to calm her down and reassure her that everything would be okay. Unfortunately, the arresting officer was extremely rude and aggressive. I truly believe the situation could have been handled differently, she wrote in the video's caption. That is correct. It could have been handled differently. Officers in the St. Bernard district need better training in handling situations like this. When you don't take someone's medical history into account, that's how accidents happen. That's correct. And by the way, that's not an accident at that point. That is willful neglect if they don't take the medical information they have been given into account. She also stated in the follow-up post that she is responsible for managing her mother's medical conditions. In the video, which has been making the rounds on social media, the female deputy sarcastically told her, "Have a nice day," mere seconds after ordering her to leave. This is the issue. This is a simple situation. Okay, she has a warrant out for a ticket. Does that make her a bad person? Are we moralizing against a human being who has a warrant out for a ticket? I've had warrants out for tickets before. The city or the county, they let you pay $100 extra. You get to reset the court date. If they catch you before you do that, you take that ride. So let's understand this is not a moral dilemma. The mother has medical issues according to the daughter. The officers could have easily acted as if they were first responders. Because remember, these are the same individuals that have to respond to you if you're having a heart attack, if you're having a stroke, if you're having an anxiety attack, if you have been injured. These are the same individuals who respond to those calls. You mean to tell me you all don't have enough heart in you to willingly listen to a daughter tell you about the medical condition of her mother? You all don't have enough heart in you to allow that daughter to record legally or to calm down her mother? What's the issue? All right. Doesn't give a good name for the local police department or police officers nationwide. Sharon, thoughts here.
As you were chronicling the events and showing us this nasty display of policing, I was going back and forth in my head because, on this show, Doc, I a lot of times like to say I'd fire him on the spot. Then I was thinking, well, I'd suspend her. I decided at the end I'd fire her because you mentioned heart lacking, common sense, putting others at risk, including the perp, but also a partner. You're just not fit to be in this position of community trust. I would fire her to let everybody else on my force know we're not going to do this nonsense anymore. This is so easy, and you made it so difficult.
Yeah, they sure did. And once again, it only makes the cops' jobs more difficult in the long run.
Part.
What up? This is your man, Dr. Rashad Richey. Always good to be with you. Listen, there's a lot going on in this world. I mean, people are losing their damn minds, but you're not. Let's keep the momentum going. We must remain resistant to the insanity that's happening around us. How do we do that? We keep each other informed, we keep each other encouraged, and we say something when it needs to be said. I have no problem doing that because you are my boss. You are. We work in this together. Here's what you can do to make sure we continue to make the impact in your local community. Number one, I want you to consider tapping that like button and even leaving a message. Number two, subscribe to the channel. Number three, if you press that bell icon every time I go live, you are aware of it. And number four, I would love it for you to become a member. Those are the things you can do right now to make sure that this content remains constant and relevant in your local community. And listen, don't forget to tell a friend, all right? I would love it for you to be here with me. There is no me without you. Welcome to Indisputable.